The class of 2014 has selected Marco Vasquez as our student speaker. Marco is graduating from Revelle College with a bachelor's degree in political science and international relations. During his time at UC San Diego, he served as a resident assistant, AS senator, and a member of the UC San Diego College Republicans. In the fall, Marco will be returning to his home state of Arizona, where he'll be studying for the LSAT, applying for law school, and working full-time. It is my great pleasure to introduce today's student commencement speaker and my close friend, Marco Vasquez.
Become who you are. Professor John Hoon Lee introduced this Friedrich Nietzsche quote in a humanities course. This quote, simple as it may seem, is much more complex. Become who you are. It challenges you to cultivate what makes you unique, to embrace your talents and what you truly love. It involves a deep level of self-reflection that places you alone to embrace your natural state. Become who you are. Hello, Tritons, as well as everyone else that is here to celebrate this day with us. Today marks an occasion we will never forget. For me, this is very special. My parents sacrificed so much to see me take this podium here today. They married at the age of 18 and then had me. They put off their personal hopes and dreams to instill in me a future they never had. While raising 3 kids, they put themselves through school and became successful in a way that demonstrates that hard work does pay off. They are my inspiration. Their sacrifice of time, energy, resources, and so much more speaks to the perseverance and selfless nature of my family and many other families and graduates here today. Our backgrounds are unique, but together, we graduates can thank those that helped us get here, where we proudly claim the bachelor's degree we tirelessly worked for, and take a moment to reflect on what it took to get to this exact point. Mistakes were inevitably made after we stepped foot onto this university for the first time. Instead of writing our humanities paper within the first few days it was assigned, we decided to wait until the last minute. Maybe even the night before. We thought it was funny as we joked with our suite mates as we walked to Rogers at 12:50 a.m. But unfortunately, after we got our grade back, snapped us right back into reality. Instead of spending the weekend catching up on homework, like we probably should have, we spent our weekend maybe sleeping in past noon, watching our favorite TV shows on Netflix, or for some of us, playing League of Legends. It was the right choice in the moment, but certainly the wrong one by Monday morning. Instead of focusing on health and sleep, we pulled an all-nighter, drank coffee after coffee after coffee, and maybe another coffee, and took a final. We hoped for a miracle, and I'm sad to say that miracle never came. Simply put, none of us started here perfect. We were still in the process of self-discovery, of what works and what doesn't, how to fail and how to succeed. Maybe it took us a quarter or 2 to learn that school needed to be more of a priority, or that finding our place on campus was crucial to an enriching experience, or that our career path never really was set into stone when we first arrived to UC San Diego. Even with progress over time, we still struggled. Change does not and did not happen overnight. Despite our shortcomings, we hold these experiences close to our heart. It shaped us into the people we are today. But we also hold other experiences even closer. Who could forget the feeling of finishing a humanities final and walking out of that classroom feeling completely liberated? Who could forget the sheer awe at the size and scope of our first Sun God Festival? Who could forget the transformation of Cliques to Galbraith Hall? Who could forget Spirit Night, the night we felt part of a university much bigger than our college typically seems? Who could forget the watermelon drop, especially this year, Revelle's 50th? Who could forget those trips to the cliffs where we watched the sunset and stared out at the limitless sea? Maybe not all of us share these exact experiences. Memories like these are unique to individuals. But what we did share is Revelle. We shared Your Call for years. We shared Plaza Cafe for years. We shared Blake, Argo, or the Fleet for hopefully only 1 year. We shared this campus. We shared the title of Tritons. Whether as friends or classmates, the mistakes and successes that we shared demonstrate that we really are not perfect. And today, none of us leave perfect. In fact, we will never be perfect. But what we can be is ourselves. We can use our skills, the skills we passionately love to learn, in a way that will define the next generation of leaders, push the fields of technology, and help others in ways we never thought imaginable. Me, a college graduate, ready to make a difference? In reality, you have already begun to take those steps. In reality, you can be the one who offers guidance to others instead of the other way around. In reality, you have shown your ability to become who you are. Your passions in medicine, in research, in math, in performance, in engineering, in law, in teaching, and in everything in between have demonstrated that you love what you do and are ready to share it with the world and make a difference in the process. You became who you are. Now, embrace who you are. Thank you.
Thank you, Marco.